This is Roy Candy, and this is Favorite Game Friday, where we have group of contributors with completely different tastes in gaming talk about their favorite game in the category of the week. This week we're talking all about adventuring games. What's a game that gives you a sense of adventure as you play it? Make sure to leave in the comments down below, and let's get to all of our contributors' clips.
Hi, I'm Ryan. And I'm Elise. And we're from the Game Chalet. My favourite adventure game is Near and Far. In this game, you are adventurers exploring a map and gathering all the best things and people in order to have the best score at the end of the game. And my pick today is Above and Below. This game is similar, but instead of exploring the grounds, you are also tunneling into the earth below with lanterns. That's it for now. Bye!
Hi everybody. My favorite adventure game is The Lord of the Rings: The Living Card Game.
Hi, I'm Josh from the YouTube channel Josh Yaks, and my favorite adventures happen on the high seas in Merchants and Marauders. But enough of the chit-chat, me hearties. I've got a leg to peg, an eye patch to snatch, a ship to equip, a village to pillage, a governor's daughter to slaughter, a cup of rum to put in me tum, some pieces of 8 to appropriate, and a guy with a black spot that needs to be shot. Arrgh!
Hi everyone, I'm Nathan. My favorite game that's filled with adventure is Star Wars Outer Rim. You can fight the rebellion, you can fight the Empire, you can fight crime lords, you can visit a wide variety of planets, you can make friends along the way, you can upgrade your ship, you can amass a fortune or lose it all. You can take on dangerous jobs, you can chase down bounties. This game truly has it all for you. It's awesome.
For me, I think Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth is a great adventuring game as you're taking your team and exploring all these different areas and fighting off bad guys. I really enjoy the adventure sense in that campaign-style, app-driven game.
It's Favorite Game Friday. This is Mariana and Steve from Dark Chest of Wonders.
All right, our favorite adventure game. I have to go with my boys in Frost Warning, and I gotta call it as Gloomhaven. Love the universe, love the series, cannot wait to get my hands on Frosthaven later on in the year.
For me, it's also Gloomhaven, but specifically Jaws of the Lion, which is the one that Steve and I play at home.
It's just good. It's just good.
When Roy said, what's your favorite adventure game? That's my favorite type of game. And in fact, in the last month, my 4 biggest games have been adventure games. Adventure Tactics. Tom loves this game. I think it's great too. This monstrosity, Ether Fields, which some people love and some people hate, but I think it's been pretty good so far. This is a great adventure game. The game of the year, which I just got, is Tainted Grail. It's kind of a big boy too. This has been really fun because I only got wave 2. But the game I'm enjoying most right now, is Dice Throne Adventures. And this is what it looks like all set up. It's a cooperative game with lots of dice. Dice Throne Adventures.
Assalamu alaikum. There are many dungeon crawlers that can give the adventure feel, but they are always so confined. So my game of choice when it comes to an open and grand adventure is The Legends of Andor by Michael Menzel. Now this game had such great mechanic. Even I will not spoil the main missions, but just a tutorial mission where you have to take the letter back from the king to ask for help, and you're running around the enemies. It gives me the feeling of like you're taking that ring back to Mordor without getting caught by the orcs. And that's the kind of adventure feeling that I need. Plus how to manage your time. That's a really puzzling aspect because the more enemies you kill, the more time you're wasting, which is not being spent on doing the actual adventure that you're supposed to do. So this kind of puzzly adventure is just perfection for me. And that's why I'm really excited about the upcoming game from Michael Menzel, Adventures of Robin Hood. So I hope that's great as well. Thank you.
Hi. I'm alone here today. My daughter's not with me on this video, and adventure games is one of my favorite games at the moment, and my daughter's liking them as well. Her favorite right now is Dungeons & Dragons Adventure Begins, and mine are quite a bit of them. Arkham Horror, long setup time, long gameplay. Dungeon Quest, short setup time, short gameplay. And at the moment, Aliens, another glorious day in the core. Happy Friday, take care.
Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Andrew.
And my favorite adventure game is Explorers of the North Sea. I love this game. I think it's really fun to play. I love the fact that you're Vikings and you're going out placing tiles however you want them to look and exploring different lands. And my favorite part of the game is collecting livestock. I think it's fun to be in your little boat collecting pigs and goats and chickens, and that's probably my favorite way to get points.
Yeah, it's a great game and very highly underrated in my opinion, but great game. And my favorite adventure game is The Quest for El Dorado. Just love this game. It's a great deck builder where players are racing to get to the island of El Dorado. Highly recommend this, and if you have an opportunity, pick up the expansions because you can mix and match it, and it just adds so much replayability. These are our favorite adventure games. Thank you, and have a happy Friday.
Happy Friday!
Hello, Twice as Nice Dice here, and today we were talking about our favorite adventure games. Mine is Neil and Fun, because I like the adventure and you can get a pet cat from it. And we both like Clank because of the aspect old dungeon crawls mainly are adventurous, so we just picked our favorite.
And then my favorite adventure game is Toria, and I love the fact that you're trying to get to your true love, but you're working with each other, against each other using the same piece, but it has these little towers instead of dice that you roll in order to move around the board.
Bye!
Think of adventure games, two games come to mind. The first is Raiders of Shadow Deep, which is a miniatures agnostic solo and cooperative tabletop skirmish game by Joseph McCullough. It's excellent. Check it out. And the other one I think of is The Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. Once again, another excellent game with a Middle-earth theme. I highly recommend that one too. So, see you later.
Hey friends and gamers, it's Frenchie. Good to see you today on Favorite Game Friday. High point of many of our weeks, is it not? Games with adventure. Well, usually when you think about that, you think of epic, you think of sprawling, you think of big games, you think of big boxes. One of the earlier ones that I enjoyed was Descent, Journeys in the Dark. That's a big game, big box, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of hours of playing. Then, this has come out recently. That's a little bit bigger box. Probably one of the biggest IPs around, Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. If you like an app-driven game with the Lord of the Rings narrative, great story, really enjoyable. But a big game with lots of hours, lots of content, and you'll probably never exhaust it. Gloomhaven. If you think about adventure, it doesn't get any bigger than this, especially in size as well as gameplay and as well as amount of hours. But favorite game Friday is not Gloomhaven. For me, my favorite adventure game is its little brother, Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. Just as much adventure, quick to the table, easy to teach, a lot of fun, a lot of replayability. This, to me, is my favorite game Friday for games with adventure. Folks, enjoy your weekend.
My pick this week is Tales of the Arabian Nights, because what other game will you have a simple quest to go find an artifact turn into helping a beggar and then getting arrested and then escaping from jail and finding an underwater city and then marrying a merman and then finding a bird's egg and that bird picks you up and drops you out of the sky and then you die. And remember, always drink the fire.
Mine is Lost Woods because you're exploring around and beating up monsters.
Good times.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ness, and my favorite adventure game is The Seventh Continent. It's actually one of the games that got me into the hobby in the middle of last year. And one thing I really like that it does, something that some of my favorite narrative video games actually do, is it'll tell you, well, you can do this, but if you had this other item, you could have done something else here. And I'll be like, well, I need to play it again now. I don't have this item. I need to find out what happens if you have the item.
Our favorite games that make us feel like we're on an adventure are...
These.
Off to another adventure.
Crikey.
No, crikey!
Happy Friday, folks. I'm Mike.
And I'm Kay. Our favorite adventure game is the one where you need to fight these nasty monsters.
Mansions of Madness, second edition.
Hi, I'm
I'm Simon from Seattle, and I love games that give me a good sense of adventure. I like Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion for that. I still haven't played it yet. Like we're a candidate. Oh, monster! Give me a weapon. Aha, demon! Prepare to face the wrath of D&D Adventure Begins!
What's up, everybody? This is Eric at the Meeples Republic, and this week on Favorite Game Friday, we are talking about adventure games. Now, adventure games is a favorite category of games for me, so I had a ton of games to choose through. But the one that I did pick, Tales of the Arabian Nights. Now, this game is heavy. Not heavy like in complexity, heavy like this fat kitty cat over here eating treats off his cat tree. Basically, every single turn, you're going to draw a card, and you're going to have some sort of an encounter that you get to choose how to react to. And it's fantastic. Bye, kitty. That's my pick of the week. See you guys next week.
Hey everyone, I'm Vic.
I'm Nick.
And we are Envy Board Gaming. And my favorite adventure game has got to be Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. I love going from place to place, interviewing witnesses and potential suspects, and putting together a resolution for a case. It's always very interesting. What's your favorite adventure game?
Mine has got to be hide and seek. In hide and seek, one person's taking on the role of a seeker. They are counting to a number with their eyes closed, and the other players are going to play the roles of hiders. They're cowards. The cowards go hide somewhere until the seeker tries to find them.
Okay, but what about your favorite adventure board game?
That's a good question. My favorite adventure board game to hide under in a game of hide and seek is Clank Legacy.
98, 99, 100. Ready or not, here I come.
I shouldn't have given away my spot!
Hi everyone, my favorite adventure game is Mansions of Madness. This is a cooperative storytelling adventure game in where you and your fellow investigators are trying to solve various different missions. At first I didn't like this game, but given it some time, it just got better and better, and now it's essential in my collection. If I had to choose something more competitive, I'd go with Western Legends. Bye!
Hi, we are Caroline and Marcus from Family of Board Games, and adventure might be one of our favorite themes ever.
Yes, we have a lot of games that give you a sense of adventure, as Carolina is about to demonstrate you now. But amongst all these great titles, we want to give a special shout out to Aftermath, which flies a little bit under the radar, unfortunately, because it really shouldn't. This is a fantastic game, giving you a really great sense of adventure, and in this one you're playing rodents, living in a post-apocalyptic colony after all humans have disappeared from the world, and you have to get out there, explore, find everything you need for your colony to thrive and all your people to survive, going through this phenomenal storybook with very evocative art. It's really a great title, and it gives you a phenomenal sense of exploration and of adventure, so one we're going to highly recommend. And of course, all these other titles here are also some that we would highly recommend to try out if adventure is what you're looking for. Bye!
What's up, guys? I'm Dwayne from Blackboard Gaming, and the game that made me feel like I was on an adventure is Near and Far, a game designed by one of my favorite board game designers, Ryan Lockett.
Who doesn't want to go on an adventure when they play a board game? It's always fun to see which sort of games give you that sense of exploration and adventure. Make sure to leave in the comments down below what game you really enjoy that makes you feel that adventure. And make sure to check out our contributors from all around the internet. There's tons of awesome people that join us here every week, and if you want to be a part of it, make sure to check out the Google Drive link down below. Next week, we're going to be talking about games that only have cards. So it can be all sorts of different card games, but there can be no tokens, no dice, anything else that helps the cards, just cards. So what's your favorite game that is just cards? Leave a short video down there in the Google Drive, and you can be a part of Favorite Game Friday. Well, thanks for joining us this week, and I'll see you next time.